Some of the non-traditional alternative school ideas and movements. Chapter 1. Alternative grade school education / non-traditional education. Alternative education guide / alternative school guide / non-traditional education. Alternative education is an approach to education that differs in philosophy and style from mainstream education. Alternative education programs serve high school and, in some districts, middle school students whose educational and social needs are not being met in a traditional setting. There are some public alternative schools for kids who don't learn well in the traditional classroom setting. They might be dropouts coming back, creative people, slow learners, bullied kids, troublemakers, criminals, gay or mentally ill kids. Look for alternative schools at your local school board and county and state Department of Education websites. Some alternative schools are funded by the local school board. Many are private schools. Of these private schools, some are for-profit, some are non-profit. There are mainly 6 types of alternative schools. 1. Schools for dropouts and troubled youth. 2. Schools that claim to have a free, global approach to learning like Montessori and Waldorf Steiner schools. 3. Schools for slow learners. 4. Schools with a particular subject emphasis, mostly science tech computer schools, although I know of at least one high school dedicated to medical studies. 5. Schools for gifted, creative, or fast learners. 6. Schools for gay and transgender kids. There are a few performing arts and gifted public schools around. The philosophy of alternative education is: 1. Caters to the student's personal curiosity and aspirations. 2. Lets teachers be creative. 3. Gets the students out into the community and be part of it. 4. Ties the schooling to real life. Books about alternative education are at number 373.214 or LC 46.4 at the library. Kids create their own education program. In a high school pilot program, students were given total freedom to decide and implement their education. The result was very high motivation. YouTube.com, the self-directed, independent project. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/unschooling. Flexible schooling ideas. Flexible schooling is a loose term that can be used in reference to a number of ways students attend a school in order to earn academic credit. It can refer to things like: 1. The time you do schooling. If it's online, you can do it anytime. It doesn't have to be morning and afternoon. 2. What you study and learn. You need the 3 Rs, but after that it's wide open. You can do music or apprentice at a horse farm if that is what you are interested in. This would be called an independent study course or program. 3. You can do online schooling or real-life schooling at a school. 4. Some schools try the hybrid real school in the morning, homeschool on your own in the afternoon. 5. Flexible scheduling. Many colleges offer online, night, summer and weekend classes for students who work and raise families. Some school boards are making arrangements like this for grade school. 6. Some high schools operate on a 12-month schedule with a summer semester. 7. Charter schools each have their own agenda. 8. Some schools try to minimize testing. 9. Some schools try low teacher-student ratios. 10. Special needs kids need lots of flexibility. 11. Throw the 1 grade a year process out. Offer one test that covers the entire grade level. If the kid gets 70%, he skips the grade. 12. In farm areas, they take a week off at harvest time and make up for it at the end of the year. AlliedHighSchool.com. asc.org.np/index.php/services/education/flexible-schooling. BelfordHighSchoolOnline.com/school/flexible.asp. ChristianHomeschool-Convention.com/sessions/Spartanburg/item/flexible-with-with-bit-of-technology. FlexHomeschool.org. FlexibleLearning.org.uk. FlexTech-hs.org. k12.com/flex/home. Year-round school/year-round school. Some people think kids should go to school throughout the summer months too. They still get about 5 weeks off for the summer, but then they go back to school. NAIR.org, National Association for Year-Round Education. acacamps.org/category/free-tags/year-round-school. educationbug.org/a/year-round-school-debate.html. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/year-round_school. summermatters.com/yearschools.htm. teacherscount.org/issues/year-round/index.shtml. teachhub.com/should-american-schools-go-year-round. Chapter 2. Some formal alternative learning methods. Charlotte Mason Method Info. Charlotte Mason was a 19th-century British teacher who developed a teaching method based on fostering a lifelong passion for learning. It mixed academics with learning life in the real world. The Charlotte Mason method incorporates high academic standards, fine arts, basic life skills, nature study, picture study, practical knowledge, like telling time, time management, conversation skills, respect for others, and experiential education. Reading books is the heart of a CM curriculum. For LD kids with short attention spans, they read short articles and stories, track the fingers across the page, look at pictures about the subject, and watch videos whenever possible. Math programs are taught with short lessons that try to use real-life applications. They use math programs like Math UC and Making Math Meaningful. They use essay questions rather than tests for young children. When children are older, they can learn test-taking techniques to help them prepare for college entrance exams. Children are encouraged to create many books on the subjects they study that they're interested in. They write a couple of essays, put in some pictures, and maybe even do an audio recording of the topic. It's like keeping a diary of their education. charlotte-mason.com. Competency-based education in school /fast forward your formal education /self-paced education. Students advance by showing what they've learned, not how much time they've spent in class. You can achieve this with standardized tests for every class. The student learns partially on his own and partially through teacher lectures. If he wants to speed ahead on his own, he does it, takes the test. If he passes, he's got credit for the course. Another way is the interview. You go in and show you wrote some great essay or did something, they either say good enough or nice try, not enough for credit. Competency-based education in business and at work /standards-based education. Competency-based education or competency-based training is when students are taught skills, then rather than a written academic test, they have to show how to do it. You demonstrate, then you can do that skill, anything from how to install a toilet to how to save a file using Microsoft Word. edf.stanford.edu/readings/competency-based-education. education.ky.gov/schools/innovi/pages/competency-based-education-.aspx. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/competency-based_learning. competency-based-training.com. competencyworks.org. Connectivism learning. People talking like the ancient Greek dialectic. Connectivism.ca. elearnspace.org/articles/connectivism.htm. Contextual learning/contextual teaching. Learn ideas and concepts over memorizing useless stuff. cde.state.co.us/school-to-career/resources_educators.htm, a guide to contextual learning and curriculum. cew.wisc.edu/teachnet, contextual teaching and learning. coe.uga.edu/ctl, contextual teaching and learning. cord.org/contextual-teaching-resources, contextual learning. What is it? Non-formal education/informal education. Non-formal education as a formal field of study is not about letting some kid do his own thing while you guide him along and help him find then nurture his natural talents. It's about helping adults learn practical skills, many of whom come from poor backgrounds and have never been to a school in their lives as in Africa. Informal education or casual education refers to schools, colleges, libraries, companies, etc. offering courses, programs, and other opportunities for adults to learn new things either for free or for a nominal fee. Even in prosperous Western societies, the standard education model is go to school and learn in a classroom until you're 25 years old, then go off and work until you retire. Nowadays, nobody is guaranteed a job for life. Couples get divorced, a housewife has to find a job for the first time, entire fields go under as in manufacturing and the workers in those fields have to retrain in another career. Many of us have to learn new practical skills all lifelong in order to make money and survive. The best way to teach adults is to teach them like you're talking to them, like you're a friend showing them something. If you act condescending and do something they might perceive as disrespect, they will hate you and not learn much from you anymore beyond getting what they need to do what they want. There will be no love between you anymore. Approach adults as friends, not lowly students. Adults like to be shown what to do hands-on rather than being talked at or shown a bunch of multimedia junk. Some multimedia stuff looks cool like you spent a lot of time at it, but adults still want a human connection. They live in the real world, not in the formal world of educational aids. Get out of the idea that education is a bunch of people being lectured to in a classroom. Focus more on talking informally, showing people with real-life experiences and getting some of the students that you have taught to show the new students how to do it. We need the idea that people don't stop learning after they finish the formal schooling years. Life goes on. There are new challenges. People have to keep learning new things. Informal learning websites. Academia.edu. Education.com/definition/informal-education. Education.com/definition/nonformal-education. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/informal_learning. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/nonformal_learning. infed.org, Informal Education, Lifelong Learning and Social Action Encyclopedia. infed.org, What is Non-Formal Education? informalscience.org. nonformally.org. pros.com, informal_vs_non_formal.html. Great Books Method of a Liberal Education. There are a few liberal arts colleges around that offer a Bachelor of Arts degree made up of reading several dozen of what are considered to be the greatest books of all time. widiwakemines.com/2009/07/case-for-reading-good-books.html. widiwakemines.com/search/label/great books. sjcia.edu, 2 campuses, one in Maryland and one in New Mexico, the Great Books of Western Culture. Reggio Emilia Preschools in Italy. There are 40+ government-funded preschools in Reggio Emilia, Italy that are similar to Montessori schools. They believe the environment is the third teacher. It's about creativity. 0zi.commune.re.it/inter/reggiochildren.htm. reggioinspired.com. Self-directed learning, SDL, /self-teaching/teaching yourself. Self-directed learning/SDL is an education learning style directed mostly at adults, although it used in grade school and college too. The teacher or the organization provide learning materials in the subject matter. It could be just text or it could be multimedia, test, audio, video, PowerPoint, slideshow, hands-on tasks, etc. It's often a canned course, kind of like a do-it-yourself online course. They provide the step-by-step guide to the course. The student learns on his own. There might be some test or some standard the student must pass to show he understands it at the end of it in order to be promoted for work or to get academic credit. The advantage is that everyone goes at their own speed. The fast students don't waste time. The slow students don't feel pressured to perform. The teachers and business owners in the case of business training see who the quickest, most motivated people are. SDL is now a big industry because schools, colleges, and businesses hire educators and software developers to create canned SDL online courses and programs. It gets bigger all the time. SDLglobal.com, International Society for Self-Directed Learning. design-your-homeschol.com/self-directed-learning.html. distance.syr.edu/sdlhome.html, self-directed learning information. eadulteducation.org/adult-learning/self-directed-learning. educatorstechnology.com. edutechwiki.unigi.ch/en/self-directed_learning. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/autodidacticism, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/self-directed_learning. ezinarticles.com, self-directed learning. giftedjourney.com/self-directed-learning.html. gvsu.edu/online/self-directed-learning-22.htm. selfdirectedlearning.com. selfdirectedlearning.org. selfdirectedlearningengine.com. The eclectic teaching method. The eclectic method is to try anything you want if you, the teacher and/or your students, seem curious and interested in it. You can borrow ideas from all the other learning programs and use a bit of each or none of them. As a kid, I went to the library and got books on whatever I was interested in. Get free educational software and use what you like. Play educational games for some subjects. Reading, writing and math have to be done daily, but you choose the method. Unit Studies Method Info. Unit studies take one topic and cover it from all angles: science, math, history, geography, fictional stories about it, etc. For example, let's take the moon. They would cover the mythology of the moon, early scientific research, the distance and diameter of the moon, fictional stories about the moon, space travel to the moon and tides, etc. They might even go to a local museum or astronomical observatory to look at the moon. A weatherman might come in to explain how the moon affects the weather. They might invite a farmer in to talk about the harvest moon. There are unit studies programs on the market like Kona's Unit Studies. gulftel.com/lvhmskl/unit.htm, unit studies. kaleidoscapes.com/unit studies/unitstudyfaq.html. unitstudyhelps.com. Chapter 3. Alternative Education Websites. Alternative Education Websites. 1. the-naea.org, National Alternative Education Association. learningalternatives.net, International Association for Learning Alternatives, St. Paul, MN. unschooling.org. educationrevolution.org, Educational Alternative Resource Organization, has a conference, lists alternative schools around the world. uncommonschools.org. enkyeeducation.org. Lowry House Publishers. POG 1014. Eugene, Oregon 97440-1014. 541-686-2315. Fax 509-696-3310. LowryHousePub@aol.com. Several books in this area including the Teenage Liberation Handbook. Dropout Magazine. The Hindenburg. 1114 21st St. Sacramento, California 95814. 916-441-5526. Dropout@emrl.com. Growing Without Schooling Magazine. 2380 Massachusetts Avenue. Number 104. Cambridge, Massachusetts 02140. 617-864-3100. info@holtgws.com. holtgws.com. Alternative Education Websites. 2. alternative-education.org. adult.sccs.santacruz.k12.ca.us/alt_ed, Santa Cruz County Office of Education. arc.digest/e585.html, special education in alternative education programs. alternative.stsu.edu. alternative.ucatayan.us, alternative.ucatayaninstitute.org. app.insightgrid.com. bcps.org/offices/alt, alternative education, dropout prevention, and summer school. citizenschools.org. commercialfree.org. dpi.wi.gov/cte, career technical education team. edreform.com. edrev.org, a listing of alternative schools, including charter, independent, Montessori, etc. educationrevolution.org. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/alternative_education. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/prince_albert_alternative_education_programs. epage.pvusd.k12.az.us/siteweb/alternativeduc.htm. focusonyourchild.com/hot topics/0001072.cfm, discusses the many alternative types of schools. IAAE.net, Iowa Association of Alternative Education. kcclc.org, Kern County. learningalternatives.net. mayo.org, Michigan Alternative Education Organization. md.yale.edu/comer. niceschools.org, independent schools. nans.org, neighborhood schools. napnsc.org, private non-traditional schools and colleges. nbc11.com/education. nbc5.com/education. ncax.org, alternative community schools. nmalted.org, New Mexico. pde.state.pa.us/alt_disruptive, alternative education for disruptive youth. pen.k12.va.us/vdoe/instruction/ocp/regalty.html. rethinkingschools.org. silvervalley.k12.ca.us/?q=taxonomy/term/22, alternative education center, Fort Irwin Middle School. teach-nology.com/teachers/alternative_ed. unschooling.org. vcoe.org/default.aspx?tab =851, Venture County. washhomeschool.org/whoalt.html. educationrevolution.org, alternative education resource organization. ucharterschools.org. essentialschools.org, coalition of essential schools. montessori.org, Montessori Foundation. clearwaterschools.com/sudschools.php, Sudbury Schools. waldorfworks.org, Waldorf Education. Alternative education websites. 3. Center for Collaborative Education. 1573 Madison Avenue. Number 201. NYC 10029 to 3899. 212-348-7821. Fax, 212-348-7850. Essential Schools Resources. Center for Teaching Learning. 3605 Cross Point. RD. Edgecombe, Maine 04556. 207-882-9706. Whole Language Education. Coalition of Essential Schools. Brown University. Box 1969. Providence, Rhode Island 02912. 401-863-3384. Publishes books and resources about the Essential Approach to Education, magazine. Horace, the Journal of the Coalition of Essential Schools. Core Knowledge Foundation. 2012, Morton Drive, Charlottesville, Virginia 22903. 804-977-7550. Schools that focus on the core subjects. Down-to-Earth Books. 72, Philip St. Albany, New York 12202. 518-432-1578. Free School Books, 2 magazines, Skoll, A. Journal of Alternative Education and the Journal for Family Life. Friends Council on Education. 1507 Cherry St. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania 19102. 215-241-7220. Dedicated to the Friends approach to education. Offers books and a list of schools. Global Alliance for Transforming Education. POG 21. Grafton, Vermont 05146. 802-843-2382. Holistic Education. Holistic Education Review. POB 328. Brandon, Vermont 05733-0328. 800-639-4122. Institute for Democracy in Education. 313 McCracken Hall. College of Education. Ohio University. Athens, Ohio 45701-2979. 614-593-4475. Fax, 614-593-4531. Quarterly Democracy in Education. International Association for the Study of Cooperative Education. POG 1582. Santa Cruz, California 95061-1582. 408-426-7926. Fax, 408-426-3360. National Association for Legal Support of Alternative Schools. POG 2823. Santa Fe, New Mexico 87504-2823. 505-471-6928. Fax, 505-474-3220. National Coalition of Alternative Community Schools. 58 Schoolhouse Road, Summertown, Tennessee 38483. 615-964-3670. Coalition of about 300 alternative community schools. Help in starting your own school. They publish a directory of alternative schools and a newsletter called National Coalition News. Northeast Foundation for Children. 71 Montague City Road, Greenfield, Massachusetts 01301. 800-360-6332. The Responsive Classroom magazine dedicated to improving teaching. Pathsoflearning.net. Magazine dedicated to alternatives in education. Pathfinders. 11011 Tyler Foote Road, Nevada City, California 95959-9309. 916-292-1000. 800-200-1107. Group that offers teachers and parents resources on how to educate children using their natural rhythm method. Philadelphia Yearly Meeting Library. 1515 Cherry St. List of books and rights to borrow their books. About the Friends approach to education. Resource Center for Redesigning Education. POG 298. Brandon, Vermont 05733-0298. Books on holistic education and other types of alternative education. Robert Muller School. 6005 Royal Oak Drive, Arlington, Texas 76016. 817-654-1018. Fax, 817-654-1028. Catalog of books about the World Core. Curriculum. Sudbury Valley School Press. 2. Winch St. Framingham, Massachusetts 01701. 508-877-3030. Fax, 508-788-0674. Free school which has a school starter kit and books for people wanting to start their own. The Free School. 8 Elm St. 518-434-3072. A free school which will help other people start free schools. Alternative education websites for reclaiming.com, publiccharters.org, National Alliance for Public Charter Schools. arcalltdu.org/AAAE, Arkansas Association of Alternative Educators. THE-TAEA.org, Tennessee Alternative Education Association. TAAE.org, Texas Association for Alternative Education. MAPMN.org, Minnesota Association for Alternative Programs. ALTERNATIVE-EDUCATE.blogspot.com, AAENgroup.com, Atlanta Alternative Education. Alternative Center for Education.com. Alternative.dpi.wi.gov. ALTERNATIVE-EDUCATION.org. AlternativeEducation.org. AlternativeEducationInstitute.org. AlternativeEducationsolutions.com. AmericanEducationnetwork.com/alternative-education. Arkansas.org/divisions/learning-services/alternative-learning-environment. Article-choose-alternative-education-options/760-434. blogcatalog.com/directories/education_and_training/alternative. cuw.edu/programs/education/alternative. digzitevalue.org/k/what-is-alternative-school. docsdoc.com/docs/1825365/non-traditional-high-school. docsdoc.com/docs/4357561/alternative-education. doe.in.gov/achievement/career-education/alternative-education. doe.in.gov/achievement/individualized-learning. Edline.net. educationalternatives.org. educationrevolution.org. educationrevolution.org/blog/list-of-alternative-higher-education. ehow.com, Alternative Public Schools. en.wikibooks.org/wiki/category: alternative_education. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/alternative_education. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/alternative_school. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category: alternative_education. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/columbus_alternative_high_school, Columbus, Ohio. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/non-traditional_student. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/template:alternative_education. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/template:alternative_education. facebook.com/alternatived. welltrainedmind.com. good.is/alternative-education. helium.com/channels/119-alternative-education. homefires.com/high_school_alternative.asp. huffingtonpost.com/tag/alternative-education. indiaeducation.net/alternative-education. k12academics.com/alternative-education. k12academics.com/school-types/alternative-school. kcclc.org, Alternative Education Philosophy. kidica.com/education/alternative-schools.aspx, kidspace.org/education.aspx, kiposton.org/charter-schools, lacoe.edu/alternative-ducatayan.aspx, macae.org/alternative_education.hdm, marygriffith.net, alternative schooling, myalternative.com, ncef.org/rl/nontraditional.cfm, ocde.us/access/pages/alternative-education.aspx, peaceandeducationschools.org, peopleinaction.com/alternative-ducatayan, pinterest.com/amykateriach/alternative-education, privateschooolreview.com, poolsitimeter.com/gateway/alternative-school.html, redlandscc.edu/?content/content/alternative-education-0, rems.ed.gov/docs/nontraditional-school-settings.pdf, reverbnation.com/alternative, sccoe.org/departments/alternative_education, schoolweb.tdsb.on.ca/beachesalternative/home.aspx, Beaches Alternative Junior School, schuleyear.info, scoe.org/pub/htdocs/alternative-ed.html, scoop.it/t/alternative-education, sjcoe.org/alternative, skillstutor.com/hmh/site/skills-tutor/home/best_practices/alternative_education, spicae.com/education/thinking-outside-of-school-in-a-box, teach.nology.com/teachers/alternative_ed, tahamaseehools.org/districts/alternative_ed, thecanadianencyclopedia.com/articles/alternative-education, wisegeek.com/what-is-alternative-education.hdm, alternative schooling book websites, learningalternatives.net/store, alternative schooling bookstore. Chapter 4. Worldwide Non-Traditional Schools and Ideas. World Education Options Websites. Atma Vidya Educational Foundation, kpmapproach.org. When children are valued, they are happy and confident and flourish. Coalition for Self-Learning, creatinglearningcommunities.org. We are a group of people who have dedicated ourselves to the promotion of a new educational system with the student in the center and with the intention of creating a world of cooperative lifelong learning communities. Consciousness-Based Education Association, cbeprograms.org. The Consciousness-Based Education Association, CBEA, is a non-profit, educational organization that provides practical, scientifically validated educational programs, technologies, and consulting services for new schools, existing schools and after-school organizations. Deschooling Society. philosophy.la.psu.edu/illich/deschool/intro.html. The website of philosopher, Ivan Illich, who takes a new, and for some a radical, approach to education. Education Otherwise. education-otherwise.org. Education Otherwise is a UK-based membership organisation which provides support and information for families whose children are being educated outside SHU. Free Education. free-ed.net. Free education on the Internet. Global Village School. globalvillageschool.org. Global Village School for Peace and Diversity Studies is an online independent study high school based in Southern California. Guides to Distant Learning Programs. Guide to OnlineSchools.com. Guide to CareerEducation.com. Guide to HealthCareSchools.com. Holma College of Integral Studies. holmacollege.org. Holma College of Integral Studies is an independent learning community in the countryside of southern Sweden with a growing international profile. Institute for Global Education. Ecopsych.com. The Natural Systems Thinking Process is a web-steering science developed by the Institute for Global Education. International Institute for Global Education. was.utoronto.ca/IIGE. IIGE is a cross-departmental center with a principal attachment to the Curriculum, Teaching, and Learning Department at WAS/UT. Living Values Education. livingvalues.net. Living Values, an educational program, LVEP, is a comprehensive values education program. This innovative global character education program offers a wide variety of experiential values activities and practical methodologies to educators, facilitators, parents, and caregivers. Living Roots. livingrouts.org. Living Roots offers college-level programs based in ecovillages around the world which empower students, educators, and communities to help build a sustainable future. Nizhony School for Global Consciousness. nizhonyschool.com. Nizhony School for Global Consciousness provides advanced education for those who seek to lead balanced, conscious lives in a global context. Northern Arizona University Distant Learning Program. distance.nau.edu. onlinedegrees-and-scholarships.com. Lists more than 70 fully accredited colleges/universities offering online degree programs. Online Degree Advantage. onlinedegreeadvantage.com. Open Courseware. ocw.mit.edu/index.html. A free and open educational resource for educators, students, and self-learners around the world. PCDI Distance Learning Program. pcdi.com. PCDI Distance Learning Career Education courses teach the skills you need to advance your career. Schooling Your Indigo Child. indigochild.com/schools.html. A international listing of schools which come closest to serving the needs of the Indigo child. Schumacher College. gn.apc.org/Schumacher College. Schumacher College, located in England, is an international center for ecological studies. Spectrum Academy. betadream.net. Spectrum Academy is a holistic educational environment that identifies and addresses the changing personal and developmental needs of our youths. Sri Atmananda Memorial School. samschool.org. Creating a safe, happy environment for children. Teachers and aides are all trained in the Atma Vidya Educational Foundation teaching approach. Sudbury Valley School. sudval.org. Sudbury Valley School is a private school in Massachusetts where students, from age 4 on up, are free to do as they wish during the day, as long as they follow the school rules. Summerhill Schools. summerhillschool.co.uk. Most are probably familiar with Summerhill. If not, here is a snippet from the introduction on their homepage. Summerhill School is unique. It is a progressive, co-educational residential school. Take a free practice exam. 4tests.com. A worldwide provider of free, online practice exams. Includes GED, SAT, ACT, TOEFL, NCLEX and others. Teachers Without Borders. teacherswithoutborders.org. An organization dedicated to connecting teachers around the world to one another and vital resources in an effort to close the educational divide. The Alternative Education Resource Organization. The Alternative Education Resource Organization, ARO, is a non-profit organization. Waldorf Schools. waldorfeducation.org. Waldorf Education was conceived by Rudolf Steiner. College Finder. ecollegefinder.org. Colleges worldwide. Educations.com. eMagister. eMagister.co.uk. A search engine for educational courses in the USA and the UK. Free scholarship searches. college.free_scholarship_searches.htm. Learn about education. worldwidelearn.com. Match College. matchcollege.com. Online college degrees. elearners.com. careerdegreesource.com. academicinfo.net. University of the People. uopeople.org. University of the People, UOpeople, is the world's first tuition-free online academic institution dedicated to the global advancement and democratization of higher education. School-age childcare websites. Afterschool.gov, afterschool.gov, 120 federal funding sources and other resources to support local out-of-school programs. LASBest.org, LA's Best, provides homework assistance, recreation and activities and safety and supervision in partnership with Los Angeles Unified School District and the City of Los Angeles Mayor's Office. SACABC.org, School-Age Child Care Association of British Columbia, SACA, is a province-wide, non-profit organization open to both professionals and students working or studying in the school-age child care field. StoneSoup.childcare.org, Stone Soup Child Care, a California non-profit public benefit corporation which advises and assists school districts and communities to operate quality low-cost school-age programs on school sites in low to moderate income communities. TaskerP.org, the After-School Corporation, funds programs designed to enrich the lives of children and help their parents, with the goal of making in-school after-school programs a public responsibility.